Oh, you'll have to see it. Alright, we should be live.
I think it is, at least.
We should, in
Hello,
fact,
Twitch.
be live.
There it is.
There it is. Oh, that's my OBS. There we go.
How's
Alright, sick.
everyone doing this Sunday?
Doing alright. Doing alright.
Pretty good.
Excellent.
Good. Because that's all about to change.
Oh boy.
Because we are now playing the dark fantasy adventure of Dreadnaught,
Ooh.
the Mountain of Tirasan. It's going to be great.
Wizard of Mount Tirasan.
Yes.
Mountain of Wizard Tirasan.
What?
The
Mount
Tower
Wizard
of Wizard
Oh, wait.
Tirasan Mountain.
I'm gonna put some dark ambience music. There we
But I
go.
already have music going.
I don't hear it. Is it on Roll20?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
on Roll20.
I don't hear it.
Check your volume.
Oh, yeah,
Checking
check
the
your,
volume.
Mine master music volume's at 70%, and then I go from there.
Mine's full volume.
Oh, it's content blocking. Oh. My browser's blocking content, I think.
Well then.
Interesting. Ah, it's on
Wait,
muted sound.
So-
That's why.
so is the music I'm playing blocking your stream, or what?
No, I was talking about my browser just blocking the
seeing-
music automatically. I apologize. I must have confused somebody.
I'm seeing the music you're playing, but it's paused for me.
Huh, here, let me just stop it, and then... Is it going?
Very, very quiet for me for some reason.
It starts off quiet. Here, let me
Okay.
jump to here.
Oh, there we go. Okay, cool, perfect. Yeah, I hear it. Alright, cool.
Alright, now we got that sorted.
Away.
Away!
Alright. It's been a couple of weeks, but I trust that all of you can remember what happened last time.
Yeah, totally.
So what did happen last time?
I believe we went into a deep forest, if I remember correctly, and we fought some things that brought a giant thing back to life, I think? Not a giant thing, but like a large... Some skinwalkers who brought a thing... Summoned something.
Yeah, there was the ritual. There were the two skinwalkers, and they were performing a dark ritual, and they made a big guy appear. Was that a? Wasn't a. It was a moon crazed one. Oop, shit. Yeah, moonstruck. Was it a moonstruck dark elf that we fought? Or was it? No, it was a lunatic dark elf.
Lunatic Dark Elf.
Yeah, that's right. So they summoned a lunatic dark elf, and we fought them. Our good new friend Barriot almost died.
I'm glad I almost died.
Yeah, he got very close. Thanks in no small part to my efforts.
Well then. How could
That's
you
all good.
betray him like that?
Well, you see, Nikita has trust issues.
That's fair.
I couldn't notice. You let me into
Also-
the temple after all.
Also, she was under mind control.
That's
Yep.
That would explain it.
And I can't recall where we left off. Did we leave off in the forest, or was there subsequent travel back?
Yeah, we headed back to the shrine, I think.
Sounds good.
Yep, you guys are now in the shrine. Last time we left off in the shrine, everyone is rested. In the following morning, you hear footsteps outside the shrine.
Nikita will is probably at the ready, just watching the entrance to the shrine, and she'll have her crossbow up and.
Striding confidently down the path, you see two familiar faces, Fiorenza and Tacitus.
Excellent. I lower my crossbow.
Fiorenza gives you a curt bow and says, "Hello again."
You're back, my lady.
Indeed. As you can see, others of my entourage were not so lucky.
I see. I'm sorry to hear it.
Thank you for your sympathies. Unfortunately, our travels to the famous valley proved fruitless. It turns out that the destination we seek is beyond the lake, the opposite side of this mountain range.
I see. What lies beyond?
The Crystal Caves. And that is where we are next headed. Would you care to join us?
Aye, I could use a bit of a journey away from the shrine. We've been coming back here so often. It's a little gloomy.
Indeed. Fiorenza scans the shrine and sees Maeve.
I was gonna say, I have a question.
Yes.
Was it so? We learned that this Maeve in the shrine is possibly a skinwalker, in disguise, and the real Maeve is either dead, or was it on the other side of the lake that she was, or was it up the river?
Up the river.
That's right.
Well, the river
I knew there was
leads
water
to the
involved.
lake.
River into the lake?
Yeah.
Okay. I misunderstood then.
And so then, in that case, if we were to go to the does the river that leads in does the river that empties into the lake, is that on our side of the lake or the opposite side?
Your side. Here, let me pull up a map.
Yes, please.
Under your notes, let's see. Terrason map. Show to players. All right. So you guys are at B.
Nice.
Yes. The lake is at J. So as you can see, you're like right next to a waterfall. And if you take the path through L, the tower, and then out the other side, which you've already done, that'll lead to J. And J is adjacent to the lake and the other crumbling buildings where Rose and Nikita were petrified.
Right. Okay.
So you've already been
Yeah.
there.
I remember that
And
loop
then
now.
following the waterfall up there leads to the Crystal Caves, where Fiorenza is headed.
So basically, we can kill two birds with one stone.
Yeah.
Potentially. Yeah. Okay. That sounds like a fine plan. I'd like to have a word with you in private if we could. Not now if it's inconvenient, but it's at some point before we leave.
Fiorenza's elven ears twitch at the points We might be inconvenienced right now. And you hear the sounds of birds fluttering.
Raise my crossbow.
And in strides a new face.
Crossbow is raised. Halt. You go.
Kalai,
raising-
what do you do?
I'm first of all, I'm raising my hands. Raising my hands and announcing myself. Like, do not be afraid. I mean no trouble.
Who are you? What you doing here?
I go by the name of Kalai. And I only wish to help.
Do you know?
I do.
What
I can't. I don't know what I could tell you to try and convince you that I do, but what would you like me to maybe present as a token of trust?
Nikita kind of thinks for a
Well,
moment,
you
not
could tell
taking her
us
crossbow
what brings
down.
you here? What your reasons for them coming to?
I didn't quite hear
You
that.
could. Oh, you could tell us what brings you here. What brings you to this mountain?
You say you want to help, but why are you here? Here. Why?
Hold on a second. Brian. Brian,
Yes.
have you given me a, like, sum up of what they're up to now?
No, because your character doesn't know what's they're up to.
Right. But I don't know I am
So-
here. That's my point.
I thought I told you the history of the Mount Tirasan.
I don't believe so.
Yeah, remember this is Mount Tirasan where the wizard built his tower, and he's hoarding the relic of the king, and for nefarious
Oh,
but
shoot.
unknown purposes.
Of course, I'm so dumb. Sorry about that, everybody. I'm trying to get my bearings.
No, you're good. You're
No
good.
worries. This is your first session.
Ooh. All right.
Session 1, we're gonna grill you. All right, just
Help.
answer question number 1.
Why am I here, you say?
What is your name?
My name is
What
Kalai.
is your favorite color?
What is
And
the capital of Assyria?
help.
Anyway,
I wish to
What
help
is my
you
favorite color?
because...
wait, what?
Oh, gosh.
Oh, Jen.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Oh, Jen's
yeah, I
here.
made that
Jen.
joke last night in D&D.
Hey,
Good.
Jen.
Hi, Jan.
Hello.
So, I'm assuming you've all heard of a certain wizard that has been trying to cause some trouble in this area.
Well, aye, he lives here.
Mm-hmm, that he does. And let's say that this man in particular holds something that could potentially bring a lot of trouble to everybody involved in this little endeavor, and I would like to potentially put an end to that. And so I was looking for, people, like-minded people that could try and help, that were looking into trying to put an end to this reign of terror. And are you people who would be looking to maybe do just that?
I've got one question for you.
We are. We are doing
Before-
just that.
Before we continue with that line of questioning, I've got one more question for you.
Mm-hmm. I'm all ears.
What's your opinion on skinwalkers?
Honestly, we're just trying to stop the reign of the wizard. Get the relic from. Oh,
Skinwalkers, eh? The
Aye.
name, the name tends to send a shiver down my spine when I hear it.
Right. Nikita lowers her crossbow, kind of keeps it at her side. You can join us, but I'm keeping my eye on you. You understand?
Of course. I've only just arrived after all.
Right. The name's Nikita. Nikita Mighty Eye.
Pleased to meet you. And I raise my arm in hopes, slowly in hopes to do a handshake.
Whoop. I lost Danielle.
Danielle's back.
Hello. Fiorenza approaches and says, assuming that you speak the truth, you follow a noble goal. We have the same line of thought. I am on a quest to reclaim this mountain from the wizard by destroying his relic.
Well,
And she falls to one knee and says, together, I hope that we can find a safe passage in our quest.
and so do I.
Her knight Tacitus, who wears black thick armor, just goes and nods. Fiorenza stands back up and approaches Maeve and Bridget, who are sitting by the fire. Bridget's mood seems to have improved a little bit. They are enjoying some forage that Maeve has managed to procure.
So, Kalai, was it?
Yes, indeed.
Tell me, what are your capabilities in a combat scenario?
Well, I,
Like, do I see any weapons on you, or armor, or shield?
Right, no, there wouldn't be any armor, but let's see. Well, my combat capabilities rely mostly on the use of brewing certain concoctions, let's say, that could be of many different uses, depending on what's needed in the situation.
Aye, that's useful.
It can be. I can also make use of these appendages showing off the wings.
Aye, that you can. Well, we had a friend who was a member of your race. He's unfortunately fallen in battle.
Ah, I'm sorry to hear that.
As you walked into the shrine, you probably saw the graves. One of those belongs to him.
Well, I'm sure he was a good
Actually, let me
companion.
drag you guys over to the shrine.
sure.
I'm just gonna keep the map in the corner there. Could prove to be useful.
And as Nikita and Kalai are talking, Mikhail will walk up to Kalai, and Kalai, he's a human, wearing very thick armor, got a very big weapon on his back, and he says, "Hello, my name is Mikhail. If you require any smithing, come to me. It is my special."
Duly noted.
I have overheard your conversations, and you seem like you're fine.
Well, I am pleased to be welcomed among you.
Mikhail was my backup character when Nikita was petrified.
Oh boy.
And if you have any need of supplies and have spare coin, you may talk to him. And Mikhail points to Sebastian over there. So that is Sebastian. That is Mikhail. That's Nikita.
Right.
Cool. Let's see. Are there any other introductions to be made?
I am Barrett. Pleased to make your acquaintance. And
Pleased
you
to meet you
see
too.
a elfin guitarist kind of
Nice.
sleepily introduce himself with a wave.
Pleased to meet you too, Barrett.
Thank you. I hope to make myself useful again.
And from Ella's scarf pops out a little sprite. And she says,
I prefer
and
7
I'm Eris. You what?
I prefer 7-Up, but okay.
God damn it.
Strikes
Win
again.
there.
Yo,
No.
but really, Sprite is just, it's football sweat. It's awful.
Oh my god.
Why?
You all turn into dogs
Oh
for
no.
interrupting Eris.
Bork, bork.
Borf, borf, I am a dog.
Alright. But not really. Eris says, and I'm Eris. And if you destroy that relic, I'll tell you what. It's not a good idea. Just let Miriam deal with it. She's my goddess. You can already see Fiorenza glowering at the little fairy.
Frankly, I'm not sure what we're going to do when we find the relic, just that we're going to find it, and we're going to get it away from this wizard.
I think that is indeed the priority for now.
There's rumors that it's an artifact of great power, something that can truly change the tides of the world.
Well, if such is the case, we should probably try and deal with that situation as fast as we can then.
Aye, that we have been. We've been doing our
Yeah.
best. It's been quite the journey. And there's still a long way to go.
In game, I want to say it's been like 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah.
That's quite a bit still.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just to get up one mountain.
Well, one mountain chock-a-block full of, everything that wants to kill us. It's like all of Australia concentrated into one rock.
Perfect. The only thing it's missing is giant spiders.
Oh no.
Don't get any ideas.
Good.
Stop.
I already
Cease.
thought about that, and I was like, nah.
Please don't.
scary
Giant
me.
spiders. Oh, how
Giant crow
passe.
people, however. Giant crow
Well-
people, however.
Well, it's like if I oh yeah, there's definitely giant crow people.
Yes. Go ahead.
You think I'm joking, but I'm not.
Oh, oh no.
Oh no.
Grief.
Oh no. All right. Well, Fiorenza goes to join Bridget and Maeve around the fire. real quick, the other characters who have no players present right now are Aurora, played by Steph, Rose, and Ilfas, both played by Ben, and Velm, played by Merg.
Right. So,
Yes.
quick out question, like that place, the shrine, I'm assuming is like the safe place where all the characters, everybody just like stays in between things, or am I?
Yep.
No, you got it
is
right.
Yeah, it's the adventure hub.
It's like
Right.
Firelink Shrine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't want to use like any any out of like game. I didn't want to say, so this is the safe room in between missions, right? I didn't want to go that way. Right. Okay.
I mean, basically. Well, it's
I'm just
not
trying
like
to get
Dark
a
Souls.
feel for what everything is.
Yeah. But it's not like Dark Souls invented hub worlds. So
True.
the head of the shrine is the Abbess of Miriam. She is an elderly woman who serves the goddess Miriam. And if you want more on these characters, we have a whole chock-a-block full of a folder full of the NPC descriptions.
Oh, I mean like in the drive?
No, in the journal.
Oh yeah, the NPC. Right. Gotcha. Yeah.
Yep. You also have your own notes, player's journal, etc. Ooh, who do we lose? Mike. Okay. Hello.
Welcome
There you
back.
go. It's just kind of being choppy for me right now, but it's fine.
Cool.
Everything's fine.
Yes. So that's all the things that we have for you. If you want to see past bosses or enemies as well to get more acquainted with what the mountain has to offer, we also have those.
Right.
And the
That's
bestiary and bosses.
wow. Is that all the past bosses you fought?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You've been busy.
Oh yeah, we've been going for a hot minute. What, about a year
Wow.
now?
I think
I guess it's been a year. Yeah.
no, I think less than a year. We only started this one once I graduated in like May or June.
Okay, so yeah, only half a year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Very. So yeah. Does anyone listen, or what does everyone do, rather?
I will be listening kind of covertly to the conversation around the campfire, if there is one. Well, rather, maybe like practicing guitar at the same time. Restringing it, maybe.
Yeah, Nikita's just gonna she's just gonna keep an eye on the whole group of people, especially watching Maeve, but keeping an eye on our two new companions, Maria and Kyla.
Kali.
Kali. Excuse me.
Kali, yes.
I had the syllables right, just in the wrong place.
Yep, exactly. Yes. The conversation is between Bridget and Fiorenza, and Bridget is praising Maeve for being more independent and taking more initiative in helping her and the abbess out in maintaining the shrine, especially now that she's successful at foraging in the forest. Because as you've probably remembered previously, there have been times where she's accidentally spoiled some material that others have brought back due to her lack of skill, as it were. During the evening, Bridget asks Maeve if she would like to. Well, ooh, yeah. Nikita, make an awareness roll and will. I mean,
Okay.
Barry up.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. So awareness would be.
Sorry, give me 1 second.
No worries.
So that's a success, or do we not subtract?
You have 2 successes.
Oh.
You only subtract if you rolled a 10 on your crit die.
Yeah,
Ah,
you'll notice that there's a parentheses around your first die, and then all subsequent dice are grouped together in their own parentheses. That's because the dice already has a format for fumbles.
makes sense.
Yeah. Took a bit of math finagling.
Finagling, yes. Very
Yeah.
nice. I applaud it.
I guess I'm not watching very well.
Nikita, you got bored listening to the conversation and kind of started doing your own thing. Barriot, you notice that Bridget is eyeing Maeve suspiciously as she's giving out her praise. Maeve is just sitting there with a content smile.
Hmm.
As evening approaches, Bridget asks Maeve if she would like to hear one of her favorite fairy tale stories. And Maeve curtly says, "Yes, that would be lovely, Mother." And so, Bridget begins the story. Bridget also pulls out a small music box, her mother's, and one that she gave to Maeve before her passing. So this would be Maeve's grandmother's music box. There was once an old man who lived in a village. The villagers knew not how old he was, just that he outlived all his family. He took no wife to bear, to bear children. No one knew how long he had lived in the village. Everyone pitied the old man. He was too weak to care for himself, so every night the villagers offered him food and tea. Every night, the man would sit in his rocking chair drinking tea, but eat nothing. He rarely spoke to anyone, but when he did, he was stern and bitter. Everyone pitied the old man. Everyone wanted him to die. He didn't want to die. He wanted to live forever. The villagers asked a sage, "What is to be done with the old man?" And the sage answered, "If the old man can tell you the age of the trees, he will die." A child wandered into the forest, searching for berries, when she came upon an old cradle. Within the cradle slept a fairy, who held an old stuffed bear. The child woke the fairy, and, upon remembering the sage's words, asked, "What is the age of the trees?" The fairy answered, "As old as the old man." The child had wandered into the forest searching for berries, but returned with an old stuffed bear. The child visited the old man. The old man was sitting in his rocking chair. He rarely spoke, except to ask the child to make them tea. The child was frightened of the old man's stern and bitter voice, but did as she was asked. The child brought the tea and asked, "What is the age of the trees?" "Older than me, yet not as old as my parents," the old man said. The child handed the old man the old stuffed bear and asked again, "What is the age of the trees?" The old man held the bear as tears fell from his eyes. Old enough to remember when they found me there. Everyone pitied the old man. Everyone wanted him to die. He didn't want to die, but he didn't feel so much like living anymore. Maeve says, "What a lovely but sad story." Bridget starts to furrow her eyebrows, or her brow. "I tell you that story all the time, Maeve. Don't you have a problem with the ending?" "No. Wait, yes. Bridget stands up suddenly.
And I give the a twirling of my hand and look at my compatriots.
Yeah, Nikita's definitely taken notice of this, and she's already got her crossbow ready. Bridget, back away from her.
"What's the ending, Maeve?" Maeve starts to crawl towards Aurora. "Aurora, I'm scared."
Aurora, back away from it.
"What's going on?"
That's not Maeve. Our suspicions were correct.
"What are you talking about? I'm Maeve."
How
Who else would I
wide
be?
is the? There's a sleep spell, right? How does it work? Let me open that.
No.
No, there's no sleep spell. Perfect.
Nope.
Makes things all the more interesting. Let me look up the rule book. My apologies for the interruption.
No worries. The closest thing that we have to what you're probably considering is the mind control spell.
Mm-hmm.
I think that is an Arcana spell.
Okay, Arcana is perfect, right? Because is Arcana the? It's not ritual, right?
No.
Using everything. Oh my god. Drive.google.com.
Oops.
I apologize for the everything.
You good?
No worries. Also, if you hear a dog barking, just let me know and I'll mute myself. Or put it to push to talk, rather.
I don't hear much of a dog barking. It's not very loud. But
Cool.
I hear a tiny less than negligible.
Yes.
The Red Bag 3, thank you for the follow.
Let's see. So I'm guessing your intent is to try to calm someone?
So it says under mind control, affect the target's ability to take actions. Would that include just like
The statuses you can affect with mind control are charmed, dizzy, frenzied, or frightened. Charmed is probably the closest you want.
Mm-hmm. Or charmed. Charmed sounds good. I'll roll on that.
Hella.
Hella. So as you can see, you rolled double crit.
Ooh. So I roll again?
Nope.
No, the
It already
formula.
does that for you.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Right? So yeah, you've successfully charmed Maeve so that she is unable to make attacks and generally follows any instruction that you give her.
Are you who we think you are? Who are you?
I'm Maeve. Why is everyone attacking me? Make an awareness roll.
Awareness? Okay. Only one. Ah, that's fine.
Well, you seem to believe her.
Mhm.
Nikita, would you like to make your awareness roll? Or anyone else? Bridget
Please.
steps forward. You're lying! You're not my daughter! Where is she?
We need to calm Bridget down.
Bridget?
I don't think there's any calming her down. Bridget, you need to go. Go on the other side of the shrine or something. This is dangerous.
This is dangerous.
Virens and the Abbess both tug her away.
It's like the dinner scene with the cat.
Well,
Alright, you can drop the act. You're not Maeve. Who are you? What have you done with it? We've spoken to I won't say a friend, but someone
Oh,
a
I
little
won't
more
say your
trustworthy than you.
Maeve starts chuckling.
Does Reynard ring a bell?
That traitor. Doesn't he know what we're up to?
Get her.
We're only trying to become more powerful, like the trickster moon. Is that so wrong?
Yes. And Nikita will shoot.
Well, what?
Shoot.
All right, make your roll.
2 damage.
Bridget screams as the bolt lands in Maeve's shoulder.
It's a skinwalker. Don't cry. It's not your daughter. You know this.
Mother, help me! And she falls over bleeding. Does anyone do anything else?
I was gonna say, we will do you no more harm. But you need to tell us where Maeve is. You have no chance. You are surrounded.
You can even, perchance, try your luck at revenge. Against this traitor you speak of.
Don't trust it.
Very
Kill
well.
Where is Maeve?
The Skinwalker Maeve turns into a mouse.
I cast Fireball at the mouse.
You cast what?
Fireball at the mouse.
Okay, make your roll.
Yeah, fuck it. Flame in this. Where's the Arcana? Damn it. Oh
You missed.
no.
Oof.
I missed. Oof.
Anyone else?
Can I
I'm
take
gonna-
another shot or?
I'm-
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead, Spooks.
I was gonna say can I throw a potion at it?
Sure, but the only potion you have is the healing ones.
True. Right. So that wouldn't do much good then. Let's forget about that.
Everything's fine.
All right, so Nikita sees its form shrink and then carefully aim. 2 more damage. Pins it to
You
the ground.
shoot the mouse, and it reverts to its true form.
No room for mercy. Kill it.
It is dead.
Oh, good.
You know, I was only half kidding about the revenge thing. I would have killed it afterward.
Fair.
Well,
Nikita's gonna move up to it and just make sure it's dead, basically.
kicks and
Bridget,
prods,
We
and
will
it's
find your daughter. Sorry.
oh go ahead.
Bridget, we will find your daughter. Trust us, we have information.
We have an idea. We have an idea of where to start looking. We'll
Yep.
find her. We'll bring her back. The real Maeve.
Bridget is inconsolable despite the Abbess's best attempts and your kind words.
Can we try charming her as well, just like to help calm her down a little bit?
Perhaps, but it'll only last a few rounds.
Mm,
Let's get this body out of here at least.
Sickening.
Nasty.
I go back to restraining my
Nasty.
guitar calmly. Maybe put out a few fires. My feet.
Well. Now that that's over, what is everyone's next course of action?
Lady Fiorenza, about that word that I wanted to have with you.
Yes,
It was about that.
I see.
We know where she is. Well, we have an idea of where the real Maeve is. And fortuitously, it's basically on the way to across the lake, to the Crystal Cave. We understand that she was taken up the river. Hopefully, she's still alive.
Then it is most fortunate that we have found each other.
Agreed.
I offer my services in helping find this young girl. And together we will bring her back safely.
Aye, that's much appreciated, my lady. As for you, and she turns to Kalai, welcome to the club.
Yes, thank you kindly. I hope that can be of use.
Maybe I can teach you to sing. And I do a little strum of guitar. And then put it back on the back.
That could be lovely.
One sec, please.
Yes.
Okay.
I
All
believe we
right.
should go.
Agreed.
what?
All right, spooks. This is the hex map of the mountain.
Right.
Each hex is only half a mile. The player's icons are marked by this sun. It also happens to say praise the sun around it, which I love. So,
Fitting, fitting.
yeah.
Nice. I didn't notice that before, actually.
Perfect. So yeah, this just marks where you guys currently are. And as you can see, we are headed towards this location.
Right.
Fortunately, the path through the tower is already unlocked.
We did that before.
Yeah.
Hooray!
I didn't.
Me neither.
And by we, I mean me and Ella and some other.
Right, right.
The journey takes you about 20 minutes. And among the party are Ella, Nikita, Kalai,
And Barriot.
yes, thank you. I can't even remember his name. I'm so sorry, Will. Barriot,
Oh,
and
Horrible!
assisted with Fiorenza and Tacitus. So you have a full party of 6.
George.
What's up?
Friedrich. Hank. George. I mean, Barriot.
It's like a grandmother trying to remember the name of her grandchildren. Like, too many grandchildren. It's too many.
Very
I
true.
do that with our cats.
Nice.
Very nice.
Well, well, what's all this then?
Oops.
You do these map yourself, right, Brian?
I do.
They're so
I
good.
also have. Thank you. I also happen to have a bad habit of leaving everyone's tokens on them.
Oops. There
That's
goes
not
my
me.
immersion. Immersion ruined. How dare you?
I'm sorry.
That's a moon. Wait, it is a moon.
And Tacitus.
Redback in chat is complimenting your maps.
Oh, thank you, Redback. Yeah, it takes a bit of effort, but I think I do a good job too, and I definitely appreciate everyone's compliments.
They're fucking great.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm starting to transition to Theater of the Mind as well, except for combat maps. Because I used to draw the whole dungeon, and yeah, that burnt out. Or that got me burnt out. Yeah, Fiorenza points and draws a path with her finger. As you can see, we have to take this path down and follow it back up around the ridge, and that will lead us to the cave. At the other end of the path, you see a waterfall. The entrance is hidden behind there.
So I'll have to get my robes wet. All good though.
Just slightly. As long as we don't get too close to the shore, we shouldn't be wetting anything more than our boots.
Hey, there's a path along the beach there.
Ready.
After you.
All right then.
I'll cover the rear.
Thank you, Nikita.
Mostly because my range is 18 paces.
Nice.
That's a lot of range.
Hell yeah, crossbow baby!
Definitely comes in handy.
Ooh.
What are there tales of something living in the lake?
Were there tails?
I don't
Fiorenza
remember.
asks.
Thought I heard somebody say something once.
I do
Hmm.
recall.
We might have killed it. Did we not kill it?
Did you kill it?
Don't remember. Feel like we might.
Tacitus just turns around and shrugs.
I guess we'll find out soon enough.
I guess so. The water ripples, and then suddenly there is a wave of water that splashes over all of you.
Oh god, it's Chekhov's sea monster.
What the fuck?
Yup.
Hello.
Well,
Took
shit.
you by surprise.
Well,
Where's my boss music? Oh, there it is.
hold. Fire! Man the cannons!
Yep, and Tacitus is hit full force with
Oh
its charge.
Oh boy.
He is thrown back against the wall and falls unconscious.
no. Oh no.
Well, that
Well,
was
fuck.
quick.
Why not me, Tacitus? Why not?
All right. Who's going first?
Is Tacitus at 0-ish? Is that why he's out?
As narrative cutscene reasons.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Plot
Yeah.
and anti-armor.
Plot anti-armor.
Plot weakness.
Plot
Yep.
weak.
It's because these
Tweezes.
it's because these two can take the dragon out on their own. Which is no
Fair.
fun for you guys. Whoops. Made that too quiet. Alright. So yeah, who's going first? Fiorenza's
I will
going-
not.
Alright. Who's going second?
I guess so. I Barra will go second.
Yeah, I'll just go last in case there's any like buffs or anything.
I will go second to last in case there's any healing needed.
Oops.
Yeah.
That is not 4. Alright. Fiorenza rushes forward. And let's see. I'm just looking over her character sheet. Yeah, she's going to draw a totem from her belt that has a satchel. Or, sorry, that has a swan carved on it. And she will cast a magical attack against the beast. With 2 AP and augmenting it. But her ring glows, and she does not seem to pay any will cost. That's a crit,
My goodness, I'm so glad that we can see her will bar.
right? Okay, so that's 4 successes. I need to roll 4 more dice.
4 successes.
Jeepers. Well, it's a good thing we finally have a frontline fighter.
Yeah.
Right?
Alright.
And then she ends her turn. The blue dragon will have a lunging bite attack against. Let's see. Her. Ooh, inflicting 3 damage. Let me actually get her stamina and everything up so that you guys can see it. All right. C, save. So she took quite a hit.
Oh boy.
Oof.
Big oof.
And then the dragon will turn its attention and do a second bite. For 1 damage against Bariot.
Okay.
Speaking of which, it is your turn, Bariot.
Thank you. I will. Does this dragon look any magical at all? Beast, rather? The Loch Ness monster?
Oh, it's definitely a dragon.
It's definitely a dragon.
Yes.
The dragon.
You can see that the water around it is turning into ice.
Ah.
The reasoning for the colors of the dragons is that Brian came up with is really cool, by the way.
I bet it is. Big brain man. I'm
Big
going
brain.
to cast elemental resistance on myself.
Perfect.
So, Arcana. What can I say? Bada bing, bada boom. Except he's English, which.
Bada bing, bada boom, baby!
Cool. So until the end of the round, you have resistance against energy and cold.
Thanks.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Yes.
Oh my god. You have 2 action points left. What do you do?
Doing-
Two action points left, right? So I'm going to. Mephitic erosion on the dragon.
Nice.
So, Arcana. Damn it.
You conjure a black void that escapes your hand towards the dragon, and it just sloughs off its scales.
It must have magic. I look towards it.
Ella, it is your go.
Alright. I'm gonna try to help out our frontliner, Fiorenza, by giving her kind of what was it? Natural armor. That's what it's called. Okay. With 1 success.
Okay, good. You guys are doing great with these buffs.
Yep. I'll do it again. So I'll be all my AP. With 2 successes that time.
Okay.
So now she's buffed for 3 rounds.
Kali, it is your go.
Right. I am. I'm gonna. Wait. I'm gonna cast. Can I cast Spear of the Sun on this little thingy in the water?
That little thingy? Yes, you
Little
may.
thingy.
A little lizard.
Little lizard. Is there a macro anywhere or a button to roll the thingy that gives successes and all
Yes.
Yeah, it's the # plus the number of dice you're rolling.
Isn't that
Pound
hashtag?
Shut up.
that? Plus the number of dice. How many dice would I be rolling?
Your Thurgy is level 2,
2, yes.
so 2 dice.
2 dice.
You guys, this is obviously a
Well,
shark.
hey!
Perfect. Your
Perfect.
bolt flies wildly.
Huh. So that was, wait, will cost equal to 30 level, so... that would go down to 4. How many AP do I have again?
4. So that took your
4.
entire turn.
So that's it for me. That's all, folks. Da, 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 da.
It's great being level 1 fighting a dragon.
Spear of the Sun took 4 AP?
Yes.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Nikita.
Okay. Nikita's gonna back up. And then I will call my shot. I'm gonna aim for the eyeball.
Oof.
Make it blind.
She blinded me with science.
Actually, crossbow bolts. Fuck me!
Oh my god.
I hate roll 20.
Roll 20 is, yeah, it's not disappointing in that regard.
So yeah, I will then reload, and that's my turn. Nothing's thrashing about a little bit too much.
Let's see. Fiorenza is going to... Let's see.
Thank the Sun Child, she's the only one doing anything against it.
Yes. She draws a sigil of efficacy in the air with her sword, and her swan totem begins to glow. She then conjures all of her resolve into casting this spell.
That's a lot of dice. That's a lot of resolve, I mean.
And inflicts... how much will was that? Oh. All of it.
Oh, great.
And does a whopping 16 damage.
Nice.
Jesus!
Oh. Well,
That's
that's
As
just...
a bolt of blue magical energy strikes through it.
now. Is it cool blue or royal blue? Navy? Who knows?
It's cool
Electric
blue in
blue.
the center, but royal around the edge of the beam.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ooh, we getting feisty in here.
Yeah. The dragon roars, pulls its head back, and conjures a cone of cold that, hits
Really?
everyone.
No.
Except Fiorenza,
Well,
because it's a cone. Yeah, that's not a cone.
That's no good.
Everyone takes 2 cold damage.
What about
And that's it.
my elemental resistance?
That lasted for 1 success. So yeah, that kind of ended at the end of the round.
Oh boy!
Yeah.
oh boy.
Oh boy!
Sure is getting
You
chilly in
forty.
here all of a sudden.
Right?
That's why the cat. It's best that the cat go first, because then if
You said one damage?
1, the buff's
Yeah, 2 damage.
fast.
Oh, 2. Can I use Armor of Faith?
It is not a spell.
Ooh.
And that's the dragon's turn. Bariat.
Okay. Hmm. I guess I'll Mystic Jaunt somewhere, like, just fuck off. Like,
That's probably a good idea.
it's probably a good idea. So I'll cast Mystic Jaunt in, let me get the... maybe right behind the tanky fella. Hey!
Whoa,
Nice.
hey! He's done it.
Nice. So you're just teleporting away?
Yep. Preferably far away as possible, but anywhere really. Okay. Maybe
Behind Fiorenza, though.
Firenze. Yeah.
There you go.
All right.
Yeah, I think I'll end my turn there.
Cool. Ella, it is your go.
I am gonna cast Soul Sphere on it. Good dice. Found my blanket, and now they're gone. Turn.
Okay. Bye, dice.
Bye, dice.
Bye-bye.
We do have a rule that if you want to use real dice, you may.
Ooh.
Because good luck cheating at dice pools.
Yeah, I just didn't bring mine, so.
Yeah.
I got
I
me
figured.
dice behind. Ow, that's my knee though.
3 successes for Soul Sphere against the dragon.
Nice. You see that most of your energy bounces off its scales.
Good. Good, 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 good.
But you do inflict a modicum of damage.
Okay. And then I'll back off. Get out of there a little.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
How far can we move actually?
You can move up to your movement value for 1 action point.
Movement value. There it is.
You should probably be 4.
3.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Because he's a boy.
Yes, the waddle.
you can also fly.
That is true. Can I throw things while I'm flying? Like, do I have wings and arms, or are my arms my wings?
You have wings, arms, and talons for feet.
So I could throw things while flying.
Yes.
Yo. Okay.
That was when Merg was playing his character of this race. That was his strategy: was fly and throw javelins.
Oh,
And
dude.
you live.
His javelin also returned to him because it was magical.
Oh my god. that
That's
is
pretty
amazing.
sick.
I have
Right?
that javelin.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Because he died.
Oh. Oh. I get it. I'm
'Cause,
putting
yeah.
I'm putting one and one together.
Don't separate the party rules.
Spooks, before you act, do you have a ranged attack value? Range skill? If there's not one on your sheet, then that answer is no.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
His range level is 1.
Okay. I was just curious.
Right. Alright, wait, it's my turn, right? Or...
Correct.
Right, yes. Question, how much movement would it take me to, like, take flight above, like, not too far off the ground? I should talk in feet, but I don't know how feet work.
Well, fortunately, we measure things in paces,
Oh,
which is 3 feet, which is also roughly a meter.
oh, Okay.
So just think in terms of meters, but replace it with paces.
Huh. Right. So what would it? How much would it cost me to fly it? Like, I'm guessing one pace is equal to one movement point, right?
No.
What's your speed?
Yeah, it's 3. So we'll just say that you can fly out of its melee range with 1 AP.
Right.
So basically, with 1 AP, you can move a number of paces equal to your movement value. So your movement is 3. With 1 AP, you
Oh.
can move 3 paces.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool. Gotcha. Okay. What I can do is I'm gonna move like no, that's my overlay. I'm gonna move here. Would that be okay here?
Yep.
Okay. And I'm gonna throw a healing potion right here between us.
Nice. And are you flying?
No. I'm just on the ground for that one.
Okay. So everyone in this circle heals 2.
Nice.
Okay.
So that would be a total of 3 AP spent for now.
Correct.
So I have 1 AP left. And I guess I'm gonna use it to take flight. And
Alrighty.
go up the maximum amount that is allowed with that one movement.
Alrighty. So you're now flying.
I'm a bird.
Nikita.
Fuckos.
Alright, I'm gonna move again to try and keep out of that range. This here, that's up, right?
Correct.
I fucked up that movement, hang on. Alright, so I'm there, and I've still got eyes on this thing, yeah?
Correct.
Perfect. I'm going to call shot and take out its eyes.
Nice.
Brutal.
Brutal.
Dude, that's
Please, for
metal.
the love of God. Hey!
Way!
Nice.
3 damage.
And
it's
it is
blind.
blind. Because there's a crossbow bolt in one of its eyes.
Yeah, the bolt lands true, and Nikita just like pumps her fist, yes, and then reloads.
Nice.
Yeah, reloads, and that's her turn.
Nice. It now grants advantage, which is pretty great because Fiorenza is going to
Fuck it up.
fuck it up. Stab it multiple times with her.
Great.
Stab,
Yeah,
stab,
with her
stab.
rapier.
Multiple stab wounds.
Perfect. 2
That's
to
a
be
lot
precise.
of blood.
Ooh, first one hits for 3 damage.
Oh boy.
Actually, she's gonna reserve her other attack. So she has 2 AP left. Blue Dragon, who is now blind. And also, for some reason, the icon isn't showing, so whatever. And, real quick, Vader, how long does the blindness last?
You might yes. You might want to repeat that, Spader. That was some
Until
good
the-
old.
Until
Target is
the
blind.
end of its...
Yeah, the target is blind at the end of its next turn.
Can we get some
Okay.
Mr. Destructor in chat, please?
What did I say?
Just robot. You were very robot for a
good.
few seconds.
Yeah, sorry, that's the connection. No, yeah, it just says the target is blind until the end of its next turn.
Oh. Well, it tries to attack
Thank you, Green
Fiorenza
Fox.
twice, and Fiorenza responds both times with swift attacks,
Oh boy.
Nope.
inflicting another 3 and another 3.
Question.
Yes.
How do we regain will points?
By resting, drinking a will potion, and you can substitute spell components so that you don't have to spend will on
Right.
a spell or ritual.
Okay. Cool. Thanks.
You're welcome. That's the dragon's turn. It basically just blindly attacked and got stabbed twice. Barry out.
Okay. Who wants to see some action? I'm going to fill my balloons with sand.
Balloons.
Yes.
Balloons.
I have
Are those
balloons.
helium balloons?
They're not helium. They're just balloons.
Okay.
That you can fill with helium, but he chose sand instead.
Yes.
Is this Kingdom
I've got a
Hearts?
plan. I've got a plan.
I
I
believe.
pull out my balloons. I start filling them with sand as quick as I can. How long would that take?
Well,
1 AP?
That's hard to do.
Is
yeah,
that-
we'll say your whole turn.
My whole turn? Okay, fair enough.
It's hard to fill balloons with anything other than water or air. I have tried.
Yeah, and
Okay.
in water, if there's no pressure, you won't
Even
do
medieval
much.
balloons made of like not plastic?
Like sheep's bladder?
Yeah.
I mean, at that point, yeah, you can just. Well, how are you trying to fill the whole sheep's bladder with sand?
Not the whole sheep's ladder. I'm just trying to
Put some
make
sand
the
in. it.
some sand in it. I'm trying to make the illusion that it's a weapon of some sort, so I can toss it over to somebody and they can distract the. Okay, whatever. It's probably a bad idea.
No, it's probably a great idea. Keep going with it. Let's,
Okay,
see what happens. Fuck
See what
it.
happens. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Let's get weird with it.
Yeah.
Make a subterfuge roll then.
Subterfuge. Okay.
Wow.
He does it.
Nice.
I does it.
Cool.
So I'm
You-
filling it up with sand. I'm trying to do it covertly. Then I like kind of wrap it up and say, and like with a panicked expression on my face, kind of rip, like pretend to rip like anything out of it, and throw it toward the dragon, and then cast maybe Cure Wounds on my compatriot here, Lady Forenza. If
How
I can?
altruistic.
All right. Make your roll to heal her.
Okay.
Oh.
Way.
Also
When
say-
best laid man's of Weiss. Oh my God! I'm having a stroke.
My name's Bond. John's Bond. John Bond. Having a stroke.
Oh no.
You end up.
I'm fucking dying.
Oh no.
You end up like throwing sand at the back of Fiorenza's head and at the dragon's chest, and they both just turn to look at you like,
What the fuck
Are
did
you
you just
okay?
The fuck, man.
Just-
Somebody
just
clip
that
that.
look.
That was very good.
Oh man.
Okay.
oh my god. All right.
An
That was a
attempt
good
was made.
attempt.
I can't believe Will's
Oh, wow.
fucking dead.
Oh jeez.
Good show though, Ella.
Let's do some energy down. See how that feels against this ice dragon.
Oh hell yeah.
Oops.
That would
So.
be a 1 success. So I'm throwing basically boiling hot water at this ice dragon.
Huh.
It certainly does not like that, but it doesn't appear to have been very effective from
Damn.
your, based off your dice roll.
Oofda. Curses. I recommend 2 other mages to be using energy. Perhaps.
Do you do anything else on your turn?
No, I'll save the rest. Move if I need.
Kali?
Yes. I will
It is your go.
attempt another Spear of the Sun on this good old lizard boy.
Good.
Alright. Bless RNG. Way!
Hey!
Nice! Dark clouds circle above you as you conjure them with your fluttering wings. And from the sky, a golden bolt of lightning.
Rad.
Yep, it arcs through the dragon's body,
Oh, I need to remove
and
my
it roars in pain.
Good.
good.
Nikita.
Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna call another shot at its eye.
Do
Just keep blinding it.
Oops.
Lizard's eye.
Big bada boom. That's 4
big.
damage.
Ooh!
Hey.
Ooh,
Big,
That's
big
nice.
damage.
That's big.
And I
Oh,
reload.
that's hot.
And I'm up here
It's
now.
Nice. Perfect.
Also, I'm up here now.
Fiorenza says, "Let us finish this."
I like lettuce.
Ooh! Ooh, that's good.
Ooh.
So because it's blind, it grants advantage, and she rolled a crit, which also rolled a success.
Oh fuck.
Jeez.
So she scales the dragon's neck, grabs its horn, and stabs it in its other eye.
Whew. Well then.
Pogchamp, Pogchamp, Pogchamp.
Big pog.
The dragon releases a final breath attack against, well, I guess Bariat, because he's there,
Yep.
and misses.
Ooh.
Cause it can't see.
Yeah.
Can't see shit.
Bariat, or Fiorenza yells to Bariat, "Finish it!"
All right. That'll do. After these important messages.
From our sponsor.
Our-
No.
But first, a word from our sponsor, Raid
What?
Shadow Legend.
yes.
I would like to publicly announce that this stream
Number
isn't
one
sponsored by Raid Legends.
I would also like to say, shut up, you're ruining Bariat's moment.
I cast Fireball at this enormous water dragon again, in the mouth this time. And then
Perfect.
try to reach into the danger zone, as it were, and grab its tongue and rip it out. Once it's dead, of course.
Yes. A crossbow bolt in one eye, a sword in the other. Bariat seizes the opportunity as it's drawing air for a breath attack. And he unleashes a bolt of fire that explodes on impact, causing the beast to fall dead.
Yay!
Can I have a tooth?
Oh, you can have
See-
more than a tooth.
See, now we have to do that typical TTRPG thing. We killed the dragon, now we have to get its parts.
Yeah. I just want its bladder. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah,
I want to
That-
make more
that isn't
toasty bombs.
I think you can.
That is a
keep that.
mechanic in this game.
Oh.
Oh, really? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Sudden realization of will. Oh shit!
Oh. Oh, no.
What power have you bestowed upon us?
Well, they're only a model.
I guess
Julian Bond.
I'll grab a scale
Uh,
of that good old lizard.
You said I could have, like, 3 items. I just wanted balloons. Since they don't have plastic factories, I gotta use what I have, you know?
You right?
Yeah.
As you guys are deconstructing this dragon, Fiorenza tends to Tacitus.
Deconstructing.
The Constructed Dragon, the new hit album by Arca.
Let's see.
Yeah, we'll just pick this motherfucker apart, and then we could like leave it here and just be like, "Hey, Mikhail, go get the rest of it, would you?"
You actually, instead of what organ were you gonna extract from it? Very
Bladder. Bladder.
Bladder? Well, weird, but okay. But you do find blue dragon phlegm. So you can add
Yeah.
that to your equipment.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was gonna say, hey, Kelly, is there anything about this dragon that you could use some potions for?
Exactly. The
Well,
phlegm could be like cold resistance or something, or maybe it makes you have water come out of every orifice. It's incredible.
Brian, is there anything I can use for a potion?
Yeah, the phlegm.
I'll take the flame, thanks. Well, I guess I could probably use that phlegm that our good friend found to brew a few
I'll happily give it to you.
concoctions. Oh, thank you kindly. Sorry, how
Can
do
I
you
just
spell that
hand
word?
PHLEGM.
It is one of the stupidest words in the English dictionary.
English is
Yeah.
dumb.
Really?
Fun fact,
Really is.
it's the same in French, so...
I was gonna
Oh,
say it's probably
okay.
stupid because it's French.
Hey! No, hold up a second there,
Ooh,
sir.
that was a little, that was a little pointed.
No, hold up a second there. Sir.
Sir. I'm just
I
kidding.
think French is
know.
beautiful. So there.
Thank you, Danielle. Merci.
You're welcome.
Good. Someone did say that they wanted to get some scales. Yes, you can get some blue dragon scales. Spooks, I think you also said you wanted some dragon teeth?
No, that was me.
No, that was Will.
Mr.
I
Barrett.
just wanted a skill.
Sorry, Barriot.
I just
Yes.
wanted to make a necklace.
Well, you can get some blue dragon teeth.
Ooh,
I'll take it too.
Let's see.
faux show, my friend, faux show. I don't know why Barriott is suddenly silent.
The last thing that you guys can get is the hide.
Make some dope as shit armor.
Too bad I can't wear it.
Yeah.
Well, really, anyone can wear armor. It's just
That's true.
it's just an issue of movement.
Yeah, issue a moment. Yeah.
Make a nice like dragon leather hide armor.
If I'm flying, I gotta look stylish in the air with a cape
Yeah.
or
Right.
scarf.
Because
Cool.
I do still have armor. I'm still rocking that that dragon or that wolf knight armor. That stuff's been good for me.
I'm practically naked.
Oh,
Hey, you have robes or something.
True.
I don't know.
ooh, sensual.
Keyword practically.
Mechanically naked, practically clothed.
God.
How does that work? I don't know.
And the opposite is like every female armor, mechanically clothed, practically naked.
Yup,
Basically.
Yeah.
basically. Whoop. Who's whooping
Yeah.
in the chat? Ah, there it is.
Mhm.
Blue dragon. So is that what we just fought?
Yes. And you've also unlocked its bestiary or boss entry rather.
Ooh.
Hey,
Awesome.
research level up.
Now for some poetry.
Sick.
Nice.
Shui.
Nice.
So yeah, what I meant earlier by the reasoning behind the coloring of dragons, they're based on the four humors, which is badasses.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Blood, phlegm, black bile, yellow bile.
Oh yeah, that's where they're from. Oh, okay.
And each of the humors has associations with either hot, cold, and wet and dry. And blue, I think, is cold and wet. So
Yes, exactly, Redback.
so that would be yellow bile,
Phlegm.
phlegm. Oh, see that makes sense because we found it.
Yeah.
See, I don't remember what humor is attributed to what because the humors are fake.
Humors are fake, actually.
Yeah, they're fake actually. Like magic, and bird people, and French.
Basically.
And
And dwarves.
I'm sorry, Spooks.
Sir,
Sir.
sir,
Don't have him to be sorry.
sir, this is the internet French police.
Ah,
I
crap.
can join you in that French police, man. I live in Quebec.
The internet French police siren is just going wee.
I'm just seeing how far I can push this.
Spader, Spader, please.
I love spooks and the French people and the nation of France, our only ally.
I
Yeah,
concur.
for disclaimer, I am French, so don't be alarmed. Everything's good.
Everything
Good.
is
Oh, lordy. Well. Fiorenza dusts herself off and says, "That was certainly an experience. But I'm glad we all survived."
See, I knew there was something living in there. I knew I remembered correctly.
Tassus walks up to the corpse and just gives it a kick to the head.
For good measure.
Who took the hide, if anyone? Because I can put it in my inventory.
Put it in Joe inventory.
Okay.
Gonna make some boots out of it.
Nice.
Actually, that'd be dope as
Boots of
hell.
water walking. Boots of frickin' water walking. That is so dope. But you'd have to be an enchanter.
Well, we don't really encounter water a whole lot, but I'm sure they'd do something else. Maybe gloves. Ooh, infuse my power. Infuse my very powerful crossbow with the power of dragon gloves.
Or maybe you could just be Jesus.
You know what? I'll probably, there's that. What I'm thinking is I'm pretty loaded when it comes to magic items already, so I'll probably just like give it to one of y'all.
Okay, fair enough.
Or whatever we make of it, y'all, one of you guys can have.
A magic item? Hardly knew them.
Aha!
Anyway.
Gosh,
Gorsh.
Well,
Yes.
before we get down that tangent,
Yes, exactly.
now that we've defeated the dragon, extracted its parts, task of this has been cared for. What do y'all do?
What
How many more of those potions do you have? Calais?
Well, I have one other in my possession.
You should keep it.
I just want to make sure that you're ready for the journey ahead.
Well, I could
You know.
certainly brew some more if we found the opportunity to rest at a moment.
Aye, aye.
But for now, we only possess one.
Speaking of resting,
We just got here. It's still like, it's still like 10 in the morning.
You walked a mile.
I'm sleepy.
Walked a mile, fought a dragon.
I want McDonald's.
Where's my pillow?
Let's press onwards, but cautiously.
Agreed.
Okay, fine, Wendy's. I'll settle.
I'm particularly skilled at scouting. I can range ahead and report back. I'm pretty good at stealth as well,
Well, if,
so I can avoid being seen.
if caution is what we're aiming for, I think that sounds like a pretty good plan.
Aye, I'll range ahead then.
Make a survival roll.
Who?
Nikita, our tracker.
Ah, oh, right. Ooh,
Nice.
Nice.
That's some good
You
survival.
were able to scout ahead and find that the entrance, or the path up to the entrance, is clear.
Cool. So I will make my way back to. Basically, the way I'm assuming it is like I go ahead, and then everyone is maybe like 200 or 300 feet behind. And when I determine that it's clear, I'll come back and. All right, the path ahead looks clear. I don't see any reason to believe that there's anything hostile against us.
Well, I guess that could be our cue to move on then.
Aye, let's keep going.
Cool. And now we enter the Crystal Caves.
That sounds delightful.
Da-da-da-da.
But it's probably very deadly.
Actually, there's the hex, so you guys actually have a chance to look at it.
Nice.
Then we move in.
I like crystals.
How pretty.
Yes.
I know someone else in this call probably does as well.
Nah.
Nah, very unlikely. Total fabrication.
Very unlikely. The
We made
lakefront
it up.
sand.
I don't
thin.
buy mineral samples just for the crystal size. No, of course not.
Who does that?
Yeah, who does that?
We
The
made
lakefront sand thins behind the waterfall,
Completely dead.
revealing a stark stone path leading to the source of the waters. Two familiar. Oh wait, no, that's if you guys didn't meet them.
Nice.
Yeah. The stone glimmers in the misty light. Welcome to the Crystal Caves.
Shiny.
Da-na-na-na.
Before you lies multiple paths, and making it very hard to determine which direction to take. And in fact, this cave is so complex that trying to explore it is effectively wandering randomly.
Well, Lady Fiorenza, since this was your idea for this venture, what do you suggest? You know of these caves.
She puts her fist up to her hand and looks into the darkness with stern eyes. And then she turns to you and bows and says, I have no idea how to get through these. Can you help me?
What?
The last time I was in the Crystal Caves was as a child. I don't actually know my way through here.
Well, I guess that's what we're here for. I can range ahead once again, check things out. I've got, my dwarven eyes can see things that probably the. Well, maybe you've got some sort of vision as an elf. I don't know, but I can range ahead, see if the coast is clear or anything. Do you have any bread or something? Leave breadcrumbs behind. That way I can make my way back. Or you know what? No, never mind. I've got this dagger. I'm just gonna make some etches in the walls. That will mark my path. Mark our path.
That might be helpful. Thank you.
Yes, it's not my first trip into a dark cave, so I know a few tricks. I'll be sure to mark the path as we go. Basically, with her markings, they're just going to be very obvious. Like the markings will only be on the right side of on the right wall, right hand side wall, and if I see a marking on the left side, I know that I'm going back the way I came, that sort of thing.
It's
And
just like
they'll
rapid
be
torches
marked
in
with
Minecraft.
arrows. Pretty much.
Well, the cave light level is dark, by the way.
So we'll need some light. Thankfully, we've
Yes.
got that lantern.
Black.
And the candle.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, the candle one.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Oh,
Well,
great. More darkness.
as tracker, Nikita, I'll have you make. Well, first, let me explain how the cave works.
Okay.
So, the party nominates a tracker. That's going to be Nikita because she has the highest survival roll. And anytime you guys attempt to move to a different room, you, Nikita, make that dice roll. And you don't count successes, you actually count you actually choose one of the dice and tell me the face value number. So that could be 1 through 10. And if that number corresponds to an adjacent room, you go to that room. If it doesn't, you circle back the way you came.
Okay, I think I understand. So, basically, since I roll 3 for survival, I'll have 3 chances to guess it right.
Correct. And they are ordered from highest to lowest. So it's not like you picking a 10 right now will just bring you to the room 10, because that's going to be at the end of the
Right.
cat. Yeah. So, do you press on beyond the entrance?
Shall we?
Well, I would assume the only way is forward, so yeah.
Just want to make sure everybody's on board.
Yep. I'm fine. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I
Here we go.
I'm reverting back into my old character. I'm sorry.
No worries.
You're good.
How fucking dare you?
How fucking
Oops.
dare you?
All right. Did you make your roll?
Wait a second.
Ooh.
Well, the successes is not the important part.
Right.
Yeah.
True. I forgot. Whoops.
So, I just pick one of those.
Correct.
Let's start at the beginning with 1.
Juan.
Perfect. You make your way through the cave and end up at a dark pit filled with sharp crystals impaling a Kazvan knight.
Ugh.
Huh.
Yeah,
The
I get to the edge of that, and I just like hold my hand up, just like I no forward. Everybody stay back.
This is the Pit of Prisms. The knight holds a tattered grimoire, but the contents are still legible.
Ooh.
Hmm. Anybody got Mage Hand?
Ooh. Well,
That's the wrong system.
yeah.
Yeah.
I just looked at that and I was like, hang on.
There's a knight down there, unfortunately passed, and he's got a book. Looks like, and she like cranes the light down to it. Might be a grimoire. One of them books that you like, Ella.
Yeah.
Just got to find a way to get it up.
Yeah.
So what is your plan to get the book? And as you're thinking, Fiorenza is visibly distraught, but she explains, I sent my knights on ahead to scout the crystal caves. This probably explains why some of them haven't come back.
Ah.
Well, any of you mages got anything to bring that up without us having to climb down there? How deep is the pit?
It's not very deep. It's only like 6 feet from the edge.
Oh, so I could just like climb
Okay.
down there easily.
Yeah.
Okay.
I could
And if you
gravity it.
do just climb, I'll have you just make a agility roll.
Actually, even better, I don't have to climb. We've got another bird guy.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot I have wings. Well,
Oh my god.
I guess Cal, I can just fly down there, flutter down there easily. Just yeah.
Please be careful.
Kali flutters to the book, grabs it in his talon, and brings it back.
Good. Oh, thank you.
No problem. There you go. Anything of use in there?
Ella, you read the grimoire, and it reveals that you can study it to learn the sigil of splintering. The sigil of splintering allows you to augment Soul Spear for 2 points. On a hit, you inflict 1 damage or magic damage to all characters adjacent to the target.
Neat.
Nice.
That's pretty alright. then.
AoE. AoE.
AoE. AoE.
My book of many that I need to read. One of these days, we need to just like rest for like 5 days.
So that you can
She's
read
a
all
lot
your,
of
or all your
studying.
books.
Just take a fucking week off.
Yeah.
A full week of book study.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
All right. That is the end of this cavern. Where do you head from here?
I guess toward 9. But we're probably not adjacent to that one, so
You continue your wandering through the caves and end up on the other side of the pit of prisms.
Oh,
oh
Well then.
A die is added to the encounter pool. You hear skittering at the
Ugh.
peripheral. Yeah. The source seems to be coming at the edge of your vision.
Swing the lantern in that direction. Paranoia sets in.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Well, Guess you have another attempt.
Five.
Good. You have the idea to follow a cave spring. You journey up towards the source and find that water escapes from a crumbling fountain onto the floor, soaking the adjacent crates of scattered supplies. A crystal dragon chick scurries past the pooling water to a stone slab against the far wall.
Anything on the slab? Any markings?
It is actually almost perfectly smooth.
Can we get to it from here?
You may.
Alright, I'll go have a look, see.
Let's
Do you
see.
miss our the crystal dragon chick?
As you approach, the crystal dragon chick manages to scurry its way through a little hole in the wall and escape.
Ah, dang it.
Who is in front, by the way?
I would assume I am since I'm ranging, but
Yeah.
maybe once we get into
Yeah.
the room, maybe I just like let someone else in.
Cool.
You let Tacitus in first.
Fuck yeah, Tacitus. He's got plot armor. He's good.
He shakes his head and just takes a couple steps forward when a hydra leaps out at him
Well, piss.
Well,
from the pool of water. And it misses.
Oh, good.
And he retaliates. Only slicing one of the hydra's heads off.
Only.
Only.
Uh-oh.
What do the rest of you do?
Take a shot at it, I guess. Well, I'll set the lantern down first, and then I'll take a shot.
Cool.
Yeah, 2 damage. Reload.
All right. Anything else?
there's not much I can do, really.
Ella or Bariat?
What?
Hydra, right?
Correct.
I can't see a map, so I'm just going off of theater of mind here.
Correct.
I'm just gonna try to hide myself, I guess, until I'm needed.
All right. You duck around the corner.
Like, stealthily. Should I roll stealth?
No, you'll be fine.
I'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'll keep an eye on the situation.
All right. Fiorenza
Right.
rushes forward. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say real quick that be cautious, it has poisonous fang. That it resists weapon, cold magic, and vile damage. Say that real quick. Party.
Yep. As you say that, Fiorenza rushes forward and plunges her rapier through its chest. And it dies.
Okay.
She
Yay.
turns to you, Ella, and says, "Duly noted."
Sassy.
All right. So Hydra's dead. Crystal Dragon Chick escaped. We have crates of supplies and a stone slab.
now that we are, now that we're relatively safe, I'm gonna check out the slab, I guess. You know, as a dwarf, maybe I've got some interest in that sort of thing.
Yeah. You go up to the stone slab and inspect it. It is perfectly smooth, yet still rough around the edges, and it seems to be on a track.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna slide it. Oh.
You slide it open, and you see the familiar brick tunnels of the cistern underneath the Church of the Sun.
Oh.
Oh, fuck. Everyone, I think I found us a shortcut.
A shortcut, you say?
Yes, this goes back to the temple of the Church of the Sun, where we fought for the great battle.
The Great Battle?
Aye, it was against the leader of the Wolf Knights. Unfortunately, he had lost his mind, and we had to kill him.
Ah,
Fiorenza says, "That's assuming he ever had a mind. Thank you for putting that beast to rest."
Hmm. Well, if we ever have a need to be back in the Church of the Sun, here we are. Would we have found this place if we had explored the Church of the Sun more, or?
Studying the other side of the sliding door, it blends in almost perfectly.
So no.
Probably not, considering your guys' awareness levels are pretty low.
That's fair. Well, now we know.
Nah, you know.
the more you know.
Wow. Last is the crate of supplies, and then after that, I think we'll call it a session.
Okie doke.
Yeah, let's take a look at those.
Yes.
Open it up. What's in the box? What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Oh my god.
Easy. Careful.
You examine the crates and find 4 material.
Oh, nice.
Oh, dope. So we all get 1 material.
Material.
Yeah,
Cool.
material is it's basically a shorthand. It can be used for a lot of things, but its main use is during your rest. If you expend 1, you regain your hit points, will, and stamina.
Ooh.
Okay. Wow. All of
Yes. So, yeah, you regain all of them. That's the main use of material. Like, there are some classes that can use material. Like my class, I can set a trap with material. It hasn't always worked out for me, but it still works pretty well. So yeah, that's and you can forage for material as your rest action if you don't do another rest action. Like whenever we take a rest action, I always forage for material because it's useful for me as a class and for
Mhm.
everyone else. Just in case we need some.
Right. Neat.
Thank you. Neat.
Well,
Supply crate, good.
perfect. With that, I think we'll call it a session. It's been 2 hours.
Cool.
Yep. If we or when we come back, we will discuss whether or not we decide to rest.
Right.
Okay.
And everyone gets 7 XP.
Ooh.
Nice.
So wait. So that's for me level 2 plus remaining 2 XP, right?
Yep. And you just keep a
Cool.
running tally, so you just always have that 7.
Okay, right. I don't put like. Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah, you
I'm
don't like
at-
spend XP.
Right.
I'm at 78.
Wow. Okay. I'm a baby.
It's okay.
I'm a baby. Protect me. Help.
But now you're level 2.
Hey. What does that increase anything or?
You get a
Yeah,
perk.
you get stuff.
Ooh.
Yeah. So next time we play, you'll have a new thing you can do.
Yay.
Yeah.
More new
Yeah,
toys.
yeah. And so, for instance, the thing I was doing earlier when I was calling my shot, that's my perk. With my crossbow, I can target different areas of a target's body and do all kinds of different stuff to it. And I've basically used that to stun lock.
Right. So with that, you're able to target something specific to accomplish a specific action rather than just deal general damage.
Yeah, exactly. Like I can
Oh.
target the eye for blindness, I can target the head for dizziness, I can target the neck
Right.
for bleed damage.
That's pretty cool.
I can target the leg for immobilization. That's
Nice.
my favorite.
So yeah, next
Definitely
time
is
we play
turn
Spooks. Oh, good.
This definitely helped us out a lot.
I can
Yeah,
imagine,
Cold
yeah.
cut.
Yeah, next time we play Spooks, I can help you pick out a perk.
Sure, for sure. I'd love to.
Cool.
Woo.
And with that, we leave our adventures in a dark room where a dead Hydra lies in a broken fountain.
Oh my.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. On a search for a kidnapped girl.
Well then.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, thank you all for joining us on this dark fantasy adventure, and
Yee.
we hope to see you next week.
Bye-bye,
Yeah.
Twitch.
Bye.
I'm just gonna do a quick outro and I'll be right back, guys.
No
Yeah.
worries.
Well, thank you everybody for joining us. I will try to français. J'aime fromage bleu. C'est incroyable avec Ritz TM chez Cracker et saucisse italien. Not sure what that meant, but I appreciate the effort. Thank you, Green Fox. But yeah, that was my first session of Dreadnaught. I like it. I quite like it. It's a fun system. I don't know if I'll be the one streaming them, and then I know I'll be streaming it next week and possibly the week after that as well. Afterwards, I'm not sure, because I'm not the one usually streaming the games. Spader is, but we'll see. Maybe expect some more of that in the future. In the meantime, reminder, you can join me on my Discord if you don't want to miss a stream. I generally play video games more than tabletop RPGs, but you never know. Maybe that'll be a thing that's gonna pop up a bit more now. And yeah, thank you for joining me, everybody. That was a very different stream from what I usually do, but it was very fun nonetheless. So I hope everybody enjoyed that chill tabletop RPG times. And yeah, let's see if I can throw you guys off to another Twitch channel real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna throw you guys over to Subpar Button HD. They are currently playing Rocket League, and they're very fun people, so please check them out and say hi for me, because they're good. And yeah, on that note, thank you all for watching, and I shall speak to you all next time. Bye bye.